Ping G410 versus Ping G10. Let's see how much difference the 400 really makes. Guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down here at Burford Golf Lab. G10 versus G410. What a matchup. These are basically identical in terms of set makeup, in terms of like head design and everything else. However, this came out 34 degrees loft, which is a typical 7-iron loft. This has come out at 30 degrees. So I would be better off testing a 6-iron in this than that, but these are the same length. I've basically put the same shaft. That's got an AWT regular in it. That has an AWT regular of its time in it. And we get to have a look at ball speed, how far they go, where they go, consistency, everything else. This is a quality iron, by the way. Like, if you want to spend 100 quid, probably 100 to 120 quid on a set of, forgiving your first set of irons, like men's regular, great iron to have. Consistent. Ping are great at cast iron clubs, keep the cost down. You can play a decent amount of golf with these without a question of, and I haven't even hit it yet. These are out. Quite happy with these in terms of fitting, but they obviously are very expensive. They're going to give you that long distance feel. These look a lot more offset already from the get-go. You put them down side by side. This doesn't. So the G400 last year, really offset. This looks a bit more playing. It looks a bit more sleeker from the top as well, which is really nice. And it goes a mile. It does go a mile. It's just loft, high CG, low spin. So I imagine it's going to win, but how do they compare in terms of club head speed, ball speed, and all that other really good stuff? Guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Simon. I want to do long drive next year, but in the meantime, I love testing clubs. So we're going to test both of these, hit both of these. You guys give me your opinion. Let's go.
The G10 is up first. I'm not going to bore you. I'm just going to hit 5 shots with each edit cut because we don't want to see my swing all day. However, I pretty much hit every single shot at the middle with both irons. Offset a lot with the G10, so I felt like I was fighting this hook the whole time, and it showed when it came down to the G410 because I pretty much pushed every single one of them, even though I felt like I was hitting the exact same swing. 180 to 170 was about the carry distance with the G10, and a good amount of spin, nice and high, and that's probably what I personally would want from a 7-iron. Or be looking for that kind of shape, because obviously with 7-iron you still want to be able to land it on the green and get it to stop. Monster with the G410. I mean, this was getting 190 to 200, which is great, but just not an iron for me. It's again too low lofted. It is basically a 6-iron, and the spin rate, it just comes out a lot lower. So you can see in the ball flight, it goes and then just doesn't stop. It doesn't climb. It's basically like a cannon. First shot I hit with it was about, well, just rolled out to 200 yards, and it does what it says on the tin at the end of the day. Obviously that's why I don't use these type of irons myself personally, but if you're looking for a lot of power and a lot of distance and not necessarily worried about that kind of control and spin rate on the greens, then this could be a good addition for your bag. But the loft on both clubs makes a big difference, and you can see there the height and the distance.
It is numbers time. Hopefully you can see that. Ping G10 versus Ping G410. Don't worry about the efficiency. I normally say that in this video because this obviously can't track club head speed, just ball speed, and works it out. But actually it says they're both the same in terms of smash factor, so that is ideal. Things to point out. Club head speed is up, but only calculates on ball speed. You can see how much higher that ball speed is. Now, I say that ball speed is 5 miles an hour higher because it is 4 degrees loft less. That equates for a lot, I have to say. However, even though it's less loft, you can see the launch angles are exactly the same, and that is why the ball goes so far. So launch angle is exactly the same on both of them. However, because that CG is further back, less spin rate, which ideally makes the ball go further. That is game improvement irons 101. That is why you gain so much more distance nowadays. Not necessarily because the technology makes that ball spring off the face more,
but because it's less lofted, but still maintains that launch. However, what does that mean? It means you're going to struggle to keep it on the greens, especially with the lower lofted clubs. You can see the spin rate with the G410 is 5,000 in terms of backspin, whereas 6,500 means G10 launches a lot higher. It's more likely to stop quicker on the greens. G410, you fly over that bunker, you might not get it to stop. However, that being said, at least you're over the bunker. I mean, everyone wants to be over the bunker. And then you can see in yards, 183 total, 200 total on average with the G410. And then obviously carry distance. So without question, G410 goes further. But is that because of the less loft? Yes. Is that because they've maneuvered the weight around the head better? Yes. But that is why you're buying into. And that is essentially technology. It's not because the face is more springy. It's because of the way we have worked out science in golf. So guys, there you have it. Evidently this one went a lot further, potentially too far for obviously a player of my swing speed, but good game improvement iron. For the money though, like if you can fit yourself for it, like right length, right lie angle, steel, don't think there's much between them. If you were to have these, you'd have a 5 iron in your set. If you were to have these, you'd have a 6 iron to pitch your wedge. 6 to pitch your wedge in this, 5 to pitch your wedge in this, because of the loss. Simple as that. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. As always, leave this video a like if you liked it, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you guys later.